Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Reinier de Ridder confident title shot is next. Reinier de Ridder expressed disappointment after Anthony Hernandez was forced to withdraw from their scheduled UFC Vancouver clash due to injury. Despite the setback, RDR remains confident that a win over Brendan Allen, who stepped in on short notice, will earn him the next middleweight title shot against Khamzat Chimaev. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video. To support the channel, let's aim for 1,000 likes. Speaking to MMA Junkie, de Ridder said, "It was a big letdown. It's a shame. Fluffy really has a cool skill set and came in with a lot of hype, so I was very sad he pulled out. Honestly, for a couple of days, I didn't expect anyone to step up at all. Nobody wanted to fight. We tried Costa, but Costa wanted it on his own terms, so that didn't happen. I'm very grateful that Brendan took the call." When asked whether he believed a win over Allen would be enough to surpass Nasruddin Imavov in the title queue, RDR didn't mince words. "Nah, off. I am next." Imavov reacted by reposting the quote on X with a yawning emoji, while Khamzat Chimaev shrugged off the discussion in an Instagram comment, writing, "Doesn't matter. Same. Rafael Fiziev opens up on knee injury. Rafael Fiziev has broken his silence on the knee injury that pulled him from his dream matchup with Charles Oliveira at UFC Rio. Fiziev admitted the setback was devastating, as fighting in Brazil against a legend like Oliveira was something he had long wanted.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Yeah, many people asking me what happened with me, why I'm out from the fight. I injured my knee again, but alhamdulillah, no need to do surgery. But I cannot push 100%, I cannot work, cannot wrestle, cannot sparring. And yeah, have to heal up right now, couple months, and come back to the fight. Guys, I wish to fight in Brazil. This is my dream fight, but I already have couple surgery in my knee, and it's big risk to going with my knee, with my injured knee right now to fight. So it's a big risk. Third surgery in the same knee, that's not good. Have to heal up, guys.
Cory Sandhagen warns Merab Dvalishvili. Cory Sandhagen is sending a clear message ahead of his title defense against Merab Dvalishvili. Don't test him on the feet. Speaking to the New York Post, Sandhagen cautioned Merab about standing and trading.
And then also Merab gets people really tired. I think that we've done a really good job this camp of pushing really hard, but not only pushing really hard, but also being able to fight really smart in certain times, how to fight the takedowns extremely hard and then get right back to striking. And yeah, I mean, outside of those two paths to victory, what is Merab gonna do? Knock me out? Like that's not happening, you know? So this fight is gonna be striking. It's gonna be me defending the shots. And I know that he's been saying that he's gonna strike. That's not true. And if that is true, that's a horrible idea. Don't do that, Merab. But that's what the fight's going to be anyway.
Alex Pereira claims Magomed Ankalaev hiding from him. Alex Pereira says things got tense when he crossed paths with Magomed Ankalaev at the UFC Performance Institute ahead of their UFC 320 rematch.
Uma coisa até engraçada que aconteceu ali agora, a saída do PI, né? Eu vi ali o treinador do Ankalaev, eu fiquei ali na minha, mas não vi o Ankalaev. O engraçado foi na hora que eu saí do PI, aí quando eu cheguei no carro, né, um cara do meu time, né, tava lá dentro ainda, né, e viu, tipo, a menina do PI falando pro Ankalaev, pode vir, ele já foi embora já, tipo, porra, escondendo o cara, se escondendo o cara na salinha ali, velho. O cara acha que eu vou encontrar ele e vou sair brigando com o cara, velho. Pô, eu sou idiota, né, velho.
Mas será que não foi o que ele falou na internet?
Eu não sei o que ele falou, não.
Você, Potan, você está certo. Eu não vou ter nenhuma palavra a dizer, porque você vai acabar dormindo depois que ter que trabalhar na borracharia de novo.
É, pode ser, né? Tá vendo? O cara fala besteira. Eu nem tinha visto isso aí, velho. De verdade.
Eu tô ligado.
Pô, de verdade, eu segurava o B.O., entendeu? Mas o ponto de o cara se esconder na sala, velho, porque eu tô no mesmo ambiente, velho. Ah, pô, o cara é um frouxo, velho. Esse é um frouxo, pô. Eu vou ficar na minha ali, entendeu? Eu nunca vou, tipo, arrumar uma confusão com o cara, nunca vou chegar. Lógico, a não ser que o cara venha pra cima, tá ligado? Tá, eu tenho que me defender também, né? Mas aí, tipo, pô, que campeão é esse, velho? Que campeão de merda, velho. Aí, achei a única besteira que eu falei, velho. Mas é um campeão de merda, velho, um cara desse. Mas sabe por quê? Não pelo que ele fala, mas hoje tem que se esconder numa sala, velho. Demonstrou que é um cagão, velho. Vamos ver. Vamos ver. Porra, se escondendo agora, mas porra, a gente vai dar na jaula lá, velho, trancado lá, velho. Não vai ter. A não ser que ele vai pular a grade, velho. Ah, um campeão de merda, um cara desse, velho. Chama!
Paddy Pimblett wants Ilia Topuria fight in Spain. Paddy Pimblett says he's more than ready to settle his rivalry with Ilia Topuria, and he wants to do it on Topuria's home soil.
I want to fight Ilia whenever, wherever. I'd love to come to Bernabeu and punch your face in. You know what I mean? Do it in Spain in front of your fake countrymen because you're really German. You know what I mean? I'd love to come and punch your face in front of 90,000 people in the Bernabeu in enemy territory for me because the Bernabeu is a shithole.
Dominic Reyes questions hype behind Carlos Ulberg's win streak. Dominic Reyes says he respects Carlos Ulberg as a fighter, but isn't completely sold on his current success. Speaking with Submission Radio, ahead of their UFC Perth clash, Reyes acknowledged Ulberg's skills, but cast doubt on the weight of his 8-fight win streak.
How crazy is it? 8-fight win streak. I feel like he just came out of nowhere. He's tied with Lyoto Machida. Like no one really talks about him as much as they should on this run that he's had.
I mean, he's not well known. He doesn't have a very big presence, and I think he's not really talked about because he's only fought 2 ranked guys in his whole career, you know, so that's like, people aren't gonna be like, yeah, let's get Carlos, you know. He's quietly winning, right, and he's beating these guys, but even quietly winning in terms of their quiet wins, right. He didn't finish Jan, he didn't finish, what's his name, Volkan. He's not finishing these guys. He's finishing the lower guys, right? But he's not finishing the higher ranked guys. He finished Alonzo, but it was like, what are you doing, Alonzo? Like, why did you do that? But it's whatever. Like, he is a great fighter, and he's very dangerous. But he doesn't have signature wins, right? He has wins where he squeaked by. And that's not how you get known and loved and respected in the UFC. That's just not how it works. This is the entertainment industry. And if you're not entertaining the people, if you're not going out there and putting your soul out there for them and taking risks, then they're not gonna respect you. That's just how it goes. Like, I've learned that the hard way, right? Because I always just go out on my shield or I put people down. Like, that's my fighting style. It's very exciting, and that's, people like to see me fight, you know? And I fought a lot of guys too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's why he's kind of relatively unknown. He just kind of came in and just knocking off wins on the undercard and didn't quite get. This is his first main event. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be known if this was barely your first main event.
Din Thomas goes off on UFC lightweight division. With Charles Oliveira left without an opponent for UFC Rio, former fighter and analyst Din Thomas spoke about the state of the lightweight division. On the On Paper podcast, Thomas said,
what happens is these guys get to the UFC and then they start feeling entitled. Oh, it's my division. I'm not fighting this guy. I don't want to fight that guy. And then when you get to the point, oh, I don't need to fight this guy. I'm waiting for a title shot. Oh, I want to fight ahead of me. I feel like the UFC should just really start calling dudes out. If they were like, I wish the matchmakers would like,
yeah, that motherfucker said no.
Yeah, I wish the matchmakers would put like, these fights were offered to these guys and these guys said no. Because that would change the way we looked at fighters. Fighters get fights offered to them and they turn them down, and then they go on the internet talk about, oh man, ain't nobody want to fight me, but like, dude, you got offered fights and you turned them down.
Just not the ones you wanted or the ones that you thought you could win. I get it, Charles Oliveira is a tough fight on short notice, but if you want to get him at the best possible time, it's probably right now coming off of a pretty wicked knockout loss with a pretty quick turnaround. I say give him one of the Contender Series dudes.
just let him smoke a dude, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Bump that dude's pay a little bit and send him to Brazil.
Charles Oliveira versus Mateusz Gamrot is official. After Rafael Fiziev withdrew from UFC Rio due to injury, Charles Oliveira was left without an opponent. Initially, Oliveira said he wasn't ready to face Mateusz Gamrot on short notice, which led Gamrot to accuse him of ducking the fight. But now, Oliveira has stepped up and made it official. Mateusz Gamrot, that's the guy we're going to war with. The rest just wanted hype, just wanted to talk nonsense. The UFC has confirmed that Oliveira versus Gamrot will headline UFC Rio. Gamrot reacted live to the announcement, pumped about the matchup. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notification so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content.
Yo! Wyjebało! Ja pierdolę, kurwa! Wow! Ja pierdolę!
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.